I want to say this gently because some of us are tired of being told we should be further along by now. I didn't heal in the way the internet likes to package healing. There was and never will be a finish line. No morning where I wake up untouched by memory. No clean break between before and after. What I did was adapt, and that's what counts. I learned how to listen to my body when it stiffens before my mind understands why. I learned the language of my own breath. The shallow ones mean that I'm not, means that I'm bracing, and the deeper ones mean I'm safe enough for this moment. That didn't come from healing. That came from surviving with attention and intentions. I didn't become fearless. I became more honest about what scares me and stopped shaming myself for it. I stopped calling my caution a flaw. I stopped calling my sensitivity weakness. That's not a glow up. It is a glow up. But not only is a glow up, it's way deeper than that. There's more depth to that dopamine. It's wisdom learned the hard way. There were things that trauma took from me. I won't romanticize that. It stole ease, sanity, safety, years. It stole the belief that love automatically safety. Just body response to safety. And that's one of the biggest things we need to do is listen to what our bodies are saying. Anyways, something grew. I grew discernment, not walls. Discernment. The ability to feel the difference between someone who speaks softly and someone who shows up steadily. I grew a deeper relationship with time. I stopped rushing my nervous system to keep up with everyone else's expectations. I learned that slowness can be protection, that pauses can be prayers. I adapted by staying, not abandoning myself. When old patterns tried to pull me under, by noticing when I wanted to disappear and choosing again and again and again to remain. Some days growth looks like boundaries. Some days growth looks like rest. Some days it looks like doing the bare minimum and not punishing yourself for it, but rewarding yourself because wow, you finally did it for you. And that's what counts, because what are you if you don't care about you? If you're listening to this and you haven't healed in the way people promised you would, I want you to hear this. You're not broken. You're not late. You're not failing some invisible test. You're adapting. Your body is learning safety in real time. Your heart is recalibrating after impact. And your spirit is finding new ways to breathe. Post-traumatic growth doesn't always look like blooming. Sometimes it looks like stability. Sometimes it looks like choice. Sometimes it looks like saying, I can't do that anymore, and trusting yourself enough to stop. If nothing else grew yet, let this grow. Compassion for the version of you that had to learn all of this without a map. You didn't heal, you adapted. And that is not a lesser story. That is survival becoming wisdom. That is pain turning into capacity. That is growth, even if it's quiet. Take a breath here. You don't need to be finished to be valid. You're allowed to still and always be learning.